There we go. Queen of Wands, Justice, Four of Cups, and Knight of Swords. Let's grab two more. Viewers need to know. This wants these two to come out as well. Oh my goodness. Someone's taken decisive action here. But it looks as though someone maybe wasn't fair, ignored someone, or they just didn't come in right. Because we know the Queen of Wands doesn't like injustices. That's what I feel. I mean, it's just an energy of a person who generally knows what they want. So I do see this energy of justice and harmony, but someone's either ignored someone or they just feel like they're going to be rejected here, because it has to do with some kind of communication with the Knight of Swords, a person taking decisive action. Now, it has to do with the Ten of Cups. But you can see, this is someone kind of taking stock. They feel like there's something missing. I feel like you're not budging or moving here. You're not going to budge or move. It's either someone comes in right or not, especially if they've ignored you. But it does look like someone feels they missed an opportunity, or they don't want to, and they're taking action. Because there is some sort of gathering. Someone didn't budge or move, and someone here is kind of perplexed, like why someone's not budging or not moving. Because, I mean, this is like someone taking stock, looking at the situation. Why is somebody holding back? Why are they not moving? Because this is someone who needs to take action. Then we got the Three of Cups, so there's some kind of good news. This looks like it was maybe something that already happened, a gathering here. But let's just take a look at this Queen of Wands energy. So someone here seeking truth. So looks like someone's cut someone out here, or it's just seeing the truth in a situation or learn something. Because I feel someone's either rejected someone or ignored them. Yeah, some sort of truth. Look at that. It's an energy of being enlightened here. Someone's enlightening, or someone maybe even telling you. Okay, now take this as it resonates. This is often my advice card. Okay. It's just an energy of advice, someone speaking truth, enlightening someone. So there's a little aha. So this is somebody here who kind of knows. And it's because this person wasn't fair, maybe ignored somebody or rejected them. But truth is a missed opportunity, because this is someone kind of going, okay. Yeah. It's an energy of stagnant energy. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Yeah, see, it's about investing, interested. Someone here has been kind of patient here. This is often someone who kind of loses patience too. Someone's enlightening someone. They're telling them a truth. See, this could have been a victory here. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Who is this person? It's about thinking things through. Someone choosing their battle. See, but this is somebody moving forward here, taking decisive action. Yeah, this is interesting energy, because now we've got the Queen of Cups here. This is someone here is kind of tired of waiting. Someone's kind of tired of waiting. They've been waiting to see if someone's interested, invested, and they feel like it's not going to pay off. Someone looking forward here. So someone letting someone get away. So could be an energy of someone who's actually gotten away. But this is a person looking forward. See, getting out. This is someone getting themselves out there. This is someone who's tired of being stuck. They're bored. Stagnant. Time to get out and socialize. Yeah. See, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is an energy of, getting out there, being popular. But this is someone who is seeing this, because what they're seeing is this situation didn't serve. This is a person this is somebody who feels someone maybe doesn't have their best interest, or they don't see their worth and value. Okay, it sort of feels like disrespect. Someone feels disrespected. This is somebody kind of feeling a little hurt here. I mean, I can feel it's because, and it's coming out of stagnation. Yeah, it's somebody getting together. See, this is somebody tired of waiting, tired of being stuck. Someone's willingly letting go. See, releasing. because somebody ignored somebody or rejected them, or they felt that way. Yeah, to me it feels like disrespect, but it tells me it's how somebody's feeling. It's how they feel emotionally. But this is about two people coming together, connecting. See, nobody's budging or moving, but this is where somebody's going to connect. See the feelings being mutual. This is someone finding out the feelings were mutual. Both people kind of felt ignored and stuck. Nobody wanted to make a move. Why? It's all about why. It's about why, because something wasn't fair. So this is about harmony here. Yeah, we have someone waiting. See, someone's waiting for answers here. It's a person who only waits so long. It's a person looking out there. They're getting impatient. This is somebody who doesn't sit around waiting. Someone's patient. See, this is somebody really trying to be patient. But I feel this is someone getting out, connecting. Yeah. Yeah, so it's the energy of a decision. Somebody felt the other person wasn't interested. While they're waiting, they thought the other person wasn't interested. It's like both people waiting. What the heck is going on here? Because it's about two people talking, connecting. See, the feelings are actually mutual. Somebody is being enlightened that you're waiting. Now, I've seen a reading like this before where somebody was like, kind of like, well, I didn't think they were really interested. They ignored me. What the heck? Because this is someone who's been thinking it through. So it's about clearing something up. Somebody wants to clear something up here. And this, I'm going to tell you, this is someone, I mean, with this 10 of Cups, it's all about emotional fulfillment. This is someone who actually held somebody in high regard. Yeah, but it's someone who maybe feels the situation's out of reach here too, you know, because I feel the feelings are mutual, but it's like this stagnant energy. And I see some sort of judgment. Somebody may have judged the whole situation wrong, because this is someone in that social circle, I feel. It could be any of these energies, but this is a person in that social circle. Some sort of decision. Could be a person wanting reconciliation, but I almost feel like it's somebody, some sort of confession in some sense here. Somebody confessing something. Somebody is doing this. Telling someone, just tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Who is this Queen of Swords? Yeah, someone who's being cautious, playing it safe. See, nobody got what they wanted. It's like both people wanted this, but no one got what they wanted. Someone was kind of hiding their true self, hiding their true feelings. And that's what I feel. It's like this is somebody who was kind of waiting for someone to reciprocate and felt ignored, or felt they just weren't interested. That's what it is. They're all, you know, I might as well go look elsewhere and get out and meet new people. So overall, it's like some sort of mixed signals or something here. Tell me about this 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about somebody reaching out. Another person not responding, feeling ignored or rejected. This is somebody who doesn't really like to, you know, feeling rejected, but like I say, it's somebody just sort of letting it go. They're just kind of letting it go. I mean, there could be some sort of forgiveness, something forgivable here. Because the feelings were actually mutual. Two people wanted together, but no one made a move. Now, why? So this is all about why. This is somebody waiting for someone to, some sort of explanation too. Tell me about that 3 of Wands. Let's dig a little deeper. Yeah, this is somebody single. They're just waiting. Yeah, it's a person who's generally very confident. This is someone who didn't want to sit and wait, so they reached out and the other person didn't respond. So they're like, okay, well, I guess they're not interested. They're just going to let it go. I'm just going to let this go. Someone's not interested, they're not interested if they don't respond, right? You don't sit around and wait for them. You start looking out there. You get out there and socialize, connect with some friends of friends. But there's somebody there with that Queen of Swords energy. Someone telling someone why, or someone should just tell somebody why. So that's why I feel we got someone has been waiting for an explanation. Yeah, you can see there's an energy of change, some kind of change, a new chapter. This is a person who generally just kind of goes with the flow, but it's somebody who's moving on. You know, they feel it's just time to kind of move on. Tell me about the stars. Yep, see, this is someone looking at the situation, see, releasing. It's a person who, it has to do with how somebody communicated. I actually feel like it's going to come in. Something you've been waiting for, it's going to come in. You're going to get a communication here. This is someone coming around. Something changes because there's something to do with this change. It could be somebody, like I say, that could be I don't feel an apology. At least I'm not seeing it yet, but it's about all these people, some sort of decision. But to me, it looks like it's all about judgment, but it's really some sort of confession, because it's about telling the truth. This person felt you weren't interested. I don't know, did you get together with some people? Was someone talking to someone else? See, there's a friend or a mutual friend or something here. Tell me about the judgment. Someone's judged something wrong here. I say it's sort of like misinterpretation. Yeah, we have this person here. See, if you maybe say this is somebody here also kind of feeling, you know, nobody's budging, nobody's moving, everything's been stagnant. And this is a person who kind of looks ahead, plans and prepares ahead. This is someone who looks at the situation very carefully, every little detail, very meticulous. This is someone grounded, staying very grounded. See, this person, they're doing the same thing because they feel the other person's not interested. They're not responding or replying. So what's happening here when it's somebody who is? Yeah, it's like, because it's a person, it's like, oh, you know, just looking at this, like, you know, I guess it's just not meant to be. But then in comes this communication. Or it's how somebody communicated, often a lack of clarity. Tell me about this. Oh, I know what it is. It's somebody dropping a hint. That's what it is. Somebody's dropping a hint. And that's what's going to create change here. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Who exactly is this person? They are stable financially. It's often a person who likes to kind of plan ahead, you know, a person who likes to be prepared. Yeah, this is someone who maybe feels a little bit like a fool, but it has to do with someone reflecting on what happened, see, and why. It's a person who plays it safe. See, someone playing it safe, being cautious, looking before they leap. It's someone who took a risk before, got rejected. But this looks like it connects to this person here. But I also see, you know, these other energies. So I gotta tell you, it's somebody here who feels the other person wasn't interested. But I do see someone dropping hints, dropping little hints, trying to, you know, get someone to communicate here, but it has to do with the kind of communication. This person's going to take a risk here. But like I say, it's a person who plays it safe. They're cautious, generally bold, but they're dropping hints because they've been rejected by someone else, possibly, you see. To me, it's just a person who doesn't like rejection. Tell me about this Fool. The Fool. See, temptation, as somebody was trying to tempt somebody. Yeah, or they felt it was. Now, don't look at the genders here because it's an energy. Yeah, so somebody dropping hints and the other person's not seeing it. They're not getting it. Oh my gosh. So they feel, and there's no response. It's stuck. It's stagnant. Nobody's budging. But it's almost like both people have done this. Because it has to do with coming together, talking, seeing eye to eye, this soulmate connection. This is someone who often just wants friends first. So somebody who could be a friend or friend of a friend dropping hints because they don't want to get rejected. They're afraid of being rejected. Oh my gosh. Tell me about that Six of Pentacles. See, it's a little test, temptation, dropping a hint. Yeah. See, it has to do with it's just two people just not on the same page. It has to do with the way it's being communicated. Because this is someone kind of looking at it like, what's this all about here? There is going to be a communication, and it's going to create change. Yeah, there's been some time in between here too. So somebody who just feels, well, I might as well just move on, you know. But this person is taking decisive action. This is somebody kind of thinking this through now. What happened here? Princess of Pentacles. Yep, see, it's about something solid, reliable. See, it's a solid, clear communication. It's an opportunity. There it is. So this has to do with people getting together. Now this is someone who thinks someone has other opportunities. They're not interested. And this is someone just kind of letting it go, thinking, okay, well, they're just not interested. So they're just kind of sucking it up, and it is what it is. Just going to go out and look elsewhere, you know, go hang out with some friends, family. But yeah, it is all about dropping hints. And it has to do with how somebody was conducting themselves. So it's just a very neutral energy. It's the way someone communicated. Or it has to do with friends. Friends first, or a friend of a friend. It's all going to come to light, because I feel someone is being enlightened by this. Because it has to do with somebody who wasn't confident. People who drop hints kind of aren't confident, you know. Especially if they've kept someone waiting for a while. But it could turn out where it just turns out, like I say, it's like the tables are now turned. Someone's coming in because they're finding out the truth. They're looking at this situation. This is someone who feels kind of responsible. But you can see it's something bothering someone. Finding out it's bothering them because they didn't respond. But this is someone who feels like they're to blame. And now you can see the sun shining, releasing this, letting this go. This is someone going to get something off their chest. Where somebody wanted to tell, because someone didn't respond originally, and we have a person wanting to get something off their chest. It was bothering them. But I feel like they just kind of, I don't know if they said anything though, like it's weird. Or somebody looking at why didn't they just say something? Where are these messages going? This is the interesting thing, but here's the pentacle. This is what somebody was waiting for, and they waited and waited. And then now there's possibly this other opportunity. This is the thing. But the feelings were mutual. Both people wanted to connect, wanted to get together and talk. See, it has to do with, this is a communication that isn't always clear. It's maybe how someone communicated. Because it looks like it could be this person dropping hints and then the other person's, you know, or just reaching out and the other person's not responding. To me, it looks like hints. Someone dropping a hint. And it's someone who, you know, has to do with a decision made based on that. It's because it has to do with someone getting something off their chest, finding out that it's bothering them. This person's finding out this is bothering the other person. It's bothering them too. So, or they feel like they're bothering the person. They don't want to keep bothering them, and they don't want to keep reaching out. Oh, yeah, because there's people talking. Like you can see, there's people talking. So somebody's been telling someone in this social circle. So there's a little talk and gossip. Yeah, look at that energy. It has to do with someone who's determined to succeed. But it's someone also now putting on the brakes, taking another look at this situation. So that's where I feel this pentacle comes in. Because it has to do with something that didn't feel solid, reliable, or it wasn't written in stone, or because it has to do with an agreement, possibly. Maybe there was an agreement. But I feel for the most part it's just not being on the same page. Could be timing, schedules. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it has to do with the cycle ending, a new cycle beginning. So there was some sort of, truth victory going in both people's favor. Something wasn't fair, but it's about, this is somebody who wants to make this right. It's bothering them. So they're going to take control of the situation. But there's somebody who definitely kind of put the brakes on a bit, and they're taking a look at this. See, it's about making a move. See, it's who's making the move. Nobody wanted to make a move. Nobody wanted to take the risk. Nobody did, because they didn't want to get, nobody wanted to get rejected, especially if there's people around in front of people, because it looks like there's a place here. So, oh my gosh. I mean, I feel as though it's like dropping little hints. Now, it could be somebody else that was dropping a little hint on behalf of someone here, like, you know, make a move, say something, you know, because it has to do with truth, learning something. See, someone's learning something, the truth. Because it has to do with faith, loyalty. See, a faithful friend, a loyal friend. But it's about talking, being on the same page. It's about schedules, routines. Someone's cup runneth over here. I'm telling you, this is like, yeah, this is a person waiting for someone to ask them out. Just feeling you're not on the same page. You know, it's two people. I mean, it's just an energy of two people. Someone feels like, it's like, and it's interesting because they're going, well, I don't get it. And that's what I feel. Someone's like, I just don't get it. I don't get them. I don't get this. But now there's this time in between, someone coming back around, but the tables have turned. So this person's going to take control of the situation. They're definitely grounded. See, unrequited love is someone who never got an opportunity to tell someone how they felt. But it's both people waiting for the other person to start this, or to tell the other person how they felt. You see? So, but it starts with dropping hints. This person, there was this temptation, but I feel like it's another person. Tell me, who is this Queen of Swords here? Because it's somebody, see, it's about playing it safe, being cautious. Nobody really got what they wanted. Nobody got their cup filled. This is about two people needing to talk face to face. See, face to face. But there's people, and you can see there's people, so they held off. Unrequited love. Aww. Aww. Yeah, it has to do with someone's pride got in the way. See, it's pride. Both people's pride got in the way. This is someone being kind of humbled here too, you know, feeling humble. Because there's some sort of truth. They feel responsible. It's weighing heavily on them. This is someone going to take responsibility for this. Yeah, look at that. This is somebody, see, it's somebody who kind of felt like, there's no point anymore. We're not on the same page. They don't really like me, or they don't get me, or, you know, whatever it is they were thinking here. But because there's something that's been learned, they're applying it to it. But yeah, it's unrequited love. It's about getting this going, or two people sharing their feelings. Both people wanted this. The feelings were actually mutual. But there's a friend, there's somebody else here. Yeah, it has to do with a house, a home. Someone wants to know where someone lives. They're trying to find where someone lives. This is a person who they want to come and see you. They want to talk to you face to face. This isn't something that's going to be a text message. This is someone planning, preparing, hoping for the best. They're hoping for the best. But it's somebody who kind of felt where it's probably not even going to go anywhere, you know, because of what happened. But they want to talk face to face. This is someone trying to find out where someone lives. They want to see you. It's someone who wants to see you. They want to see you face to face. Yeah, see, message, communication, talking. No text messages. So this has to do with text messages. Was somebody sending text messages? You know, it's the funniest thing that just popped into my head when somebody sends text messages to a landline. That just popped into my head. So they're not really getting them, or you can't understand them. They're not clear. Because it's a person who wanted to build this foundation. They wanted to, you know, come in. They want to talk. They want to get together. But they want to come and see you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So really watch that. It's probably not for everyone, but definitely somebody. If you had two numbers for somebody and you called, I mean, this could be a place of business, calling someone's business instead of their home. That's what I'm seeing here. So they're not getting the messages, and or if they do, they're not clear. So this is something that needs to be cleared up. Interesting. Yeah, they want to clear this up. This person's coming in here. Yeah, look at, see, finding out some kind of truth. It's putting all the cards on the table, having a conversation. See, feeling happy. Someone's seeing the bigger picture now, and this is the aha moment. Because it's like someone wasn't fair. They ignored, rejected. Okay, well, we're just not on the same page. They don't like me. They're not into me. You know, and sometimes you have to face that. Sometimes a person's just not into somebody. But it looks like someone's sending messages to a business or the wrong home. I don't know if somebody's moved or relocated. Somebody may have even been moving and relocated and missing messages. So this is the start of something new now. Yeah, apology, explanation, dropping little hints, you know. And I do see that, some dropping hints or just reaching out to somebody. But it's not, something isn't clear. So it could be an apology, yeah, or just an explanation. Because somebody is thinking about this and they're thinking like, what the heck? And it has to do with the timing, what somebody was doing at that time while this person's waiting. Because I feel they were waiting for somebody to respond, or it's like it's going back and forth, but it's not going anywhere. So that's what it's all about. See, if this isn't going anywhere. So that's what they thought. This is sort of a follow-up to a reading I did earlier where somebody's like, what's going on? Now, yeah, this won't pertain to everybody. Some of you, yeah, absolutely, it's just time to move on. And you may get out and socialize. You may have somebody who actually asks you out for a cup of coffee. But some of you, there's unrequited love because, or somebody just felt that you didn't care about them. But it's both people feeling the same. King and Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, it's a spark and attraction. See, someone thought somebody wasn't attracted to them, but the spark is there, the attraction, this passion in beginning. So we've got all aces here. This is going to come to fruition. There's a situation that's being solved. I can't even believe it. I'm going to pull out an energy oracle card. Even though I used those earlier. Tell me about this unrequited love. Contract, harmony, but it's about justice. See, movement forward. Somebody wants to make this right. They want to go about this right. Now, some of you, it's a person who didn't put their best foot forward because of something that had already happened. But it's about harmony and balance between two people. It's about justice is about to be served. In other words, a situation's coming to fruition here. Somebody sees somebody in a very favorable light. And with the world and the star, this is someone holding somebody on a pedestal. Somebody adores somebody. Oh my gosh. See, there it is. The same energy. Angel of balance. Now this is, again, sort of like temperance. Taking a step back, shining that little light, seeing the light. Getting to the truth, to the situation. Because this is a situation. So I don't know. Did somebody block somebody? Because this is someone perplexed. Like there's just something missing from the puzzle. There's something missing here. Like, what's going on? Is someone not telling the truth? Someone's telling the truth. Yeah, like I say, it starts with kind of dropping hints. Or it's just, like I say, messages going back, but they're not going anywhere. It's not that this isn't going anywhere. The messages weren't going anywhere. Where's the messages going? Someone moved, relocated, house or home, or business or home. So there you go. There could be a problem being solved here. So yeah, this is really interesting here, and I do feel, yeah, this is going to be a happy resolution. This is about happiness. There's going to be a resolution to a situation here, but it's about building the foundation. Somebody here is just trying to find out where someone lives so they can go talk to them. face to face because of this. At somebody's home. So I don't know, it's like if somebody won't tell somebody where someone lives, they're going to tell the other person to come to their home. You know, it's like relaying messages with all these people. Because it's like they're trying to solve this. Yeah, see, this is this change, a whole new chapter. See, solving the problem, critical thinking. This is an energy of someone doing a lot of thinking. See, shining the light, there's clarity. This person here felt, well, I may as well move on. They're not interested. You know, there's no point in sitting around waiting, wasting time if someone's not into me. You know, that's the way it goes. That's life. You know, but this is so interesting, and it's going to come to fruition. It's all going to come to light. This is about starting something new. This person wanted to get something going because this is someone waiting for the cup. The other person's giving the cup, but it's not going anywhere. You know, the offer, the invitation, but it's two people waiting for the other person, too, to begin with. So, like I say, this is going to come to fruition. It's all coming to light. I see clarity, truth. Someone's going to see the truth, getting to the truth of the matter, too. Wish you guys the best, and we'll see you soon.